Can you just focus? This camera is irritating the life out of me, honestly. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and if this is your first time seeing this face, where have you been? Welcome. Please hit the subscribe button. I would definitely appreciate it if you did that. Ignore that sound, that's the sound of my fridge. But if you're already subscribed, welcome back. Thank you. So a few days ago, I put up a poll on my Instagram and said you guys should ask me a few questions. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do so. The link is going to be in the description box below, and I'll probably put it on the screen somewhere so you can see. Yeah, follow me. I put up a question tag on my Insta story asking you guys to ask me a couple of questions, and I got a few which we are going to answer. If you want me to do a question tag on YouTube also where you guys can ask me your own questions, I will be more than happy to do that and answer them for you guys. All right, I think most of the questions are like a bit on the same realm, so I'm not going to answer every single one because it's basically like, girl, where have you been? Where have you been hiding? Where have you been? Like, I want to ask Steph why you have been MIA. Hi, I'm glad you're good. Why weren't you vlogging? Guys, where have I been? I have been in Nigeria. Honestly, if you haven't watched my life update video, I'll leave a link in the description, or I'll also put a card on the screen for you to go watch it. I was basically in Nigeria and I ended up taking a break from social media. I wasn't posting on any of my platforms, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere, and I honestly wasn't interacting with content either. I just basically went off of social media. Nothing dramatic happened. I just didn't post for a while and I got comfortable not posting, and I wasn't really doing anything when I was in Nigeria. So it just became like, the longer I stayed away, the harder it became for me to actually get back on social media, and that was basically it. The next question is, yeah, so there's just a lot of like, where have you been? Like this one says, what have you been up to? You left us your fans and just disappeared. I beg, give us updates, guys. Watch my life update video. Nothing really happened. I just took a break. Next question is, how is it like having a long distance marriage? Honestly, me going back to Nigeria was the longest I have, I guess, lived with my husband, because I was in Nigeria for like almost 6 months, and obviously I was living with him, so that was cool. And yeah, how is it like having a long distance marriage? Honestly, it's fine, because we had like a 2-year, I think 2-year plus long distance relationship. In our 2 years of dating, we only, was it 2 years of dating? Maybe, yeah, 2 years or 3, was it 2 or 3? In our 2 years of dating, we only saw each other like physically, I think maybe 5 or 6 times, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like it was definitely no more than 6 times that we saw each other in person. So it was mainly like long distance, in as much as we're still in the same country. He was in Lagos, I was in Kaduna. It was technically long distance. So for me, long distance marriage, it wasn't any different, so I didn't feel that much like, oh my god, something is happening. And then obviously when I came here, at first we weren't married, so I didn't really feel that much of a difference. And then honestly, the one thing I would say is, you guys have to be intentional about like being in contact. And I would give credit to like my husband. It would be 2 a.m, 3 a.m. in the night, and obviously it's still like a relatively okay time here, and he's still like on the phone with me, because we literally talk not every other day, we talk every single day. And me, when it's nighttime, I'm not going to lie, I go to sleep. The most I can do is wake up a bit early, like 5 a.m. or yeah, the most I can do is wake up a bit early, 5 a.m. But he, honestly, he tries. He stays up 1 a.m, 12 a.m. Like, he stays up all through the night if we're going to talk. So I guess maybe I would say like, it's just about being intentional with like keeping in contact with each other, honestly. The next question is, what advice do you have for those relocating to Canada? What advice do I have for those relocating to Canada? I did mention that I'm going to film like a review of my 1 year in Canada. I haven't filmed that yet because I'm still kind of trying to figure out how to structure the video. But my advice I would have for someone relocating to Canada is honestly just have an open mind. Have an open mind, have strong will. make sure you know why you are relocating. Know why you are relocating, have a strong will, have an open mind, and be patient. Because it's very easy to come here and see people that have relocated, and you would even forget that they relocated like years before you, a year, 2 years before you, and it seems like they're doing well and you are at your struggle phase, and it just kind of like seems, oh my god, things are not going well, or things are not going as fast as I thought they were going to go. So I would say just be patient and don't compare yourself with other people. That's one thing that I have personally struggled with and I'm working on. I tend to kind of like, to be honest, I tend to compare myself sometimes with other people, and then sometimes I get in my head, when I'm done comparing, I realize that, oh my god, this person has been doing this thing for 3 years before me. This person is like 5 years older than I am, and I'm expecting to just be at the exact same position as this person. And then again, there are people that are younger than you are, have come here like 1 month, secure the best paying job. I mean, that's their own life. So just make sure you are content, patient, have an open mind, and just enjoy the process as it goes. It might be hard, but you'll be fine at the end of the day. Like for me, I believe that if you end up relocating to anywhere, Canada or wherever it is you're going to, if God, especially Canada actually, because Canada is stressful, if God allowed you to go through the entire process of Canada relocation and He got you here to this country, He did it for a purpose. Like there's a plan, so like don't overthink it and everything is going to work out. That's my advice for people relocating to Canada. Next question is, okay, this is actually the same person. So she says, please, I have a question. I'm relocating next year and I'm kind of nervous. Do people with PR visa get asked questions at the point of entry? If yes, what are the questions you were asked? Do people with PR get asked questions when they come into Canada? Honestly, I don't remember being asked any like specific question. I didn't even spend that much time at immigration. What made me spend time at immigration was the fact that there was a line of other people. Like you'd have other PRs, you'd have other like visitors visa and all of that. So that was what made me waste time there. And when I got to the counter, I think they just asked me for my COPR. I handed that over to the officer, and I think I got asked what address am I like staying at, so I could have my PR card sent over to me. Yeah, that was pretty much it. I don't remember being asked any specific questions, honestly. Honestly, that was basically it. And then they said welcome to Canada, because that's what you always get when you come in. They just say welcome to Canada. But that was pretty much it. The one thing I know that I was kind of like, I heard people talking about before I came was to make sure that you still had your proof of funds in your account, because they could ask you to open your bank app and show them your bank balance, or they could ask you to prove that you still have the funds, which looking back at it, it doesn't make any sense. Like the way the whole immigration system was at the border, I don't see anybody asking you to show proof of funds. But then if you want to maybe still make sure you have your proof of funds available, maybe do that. But that's the only thing I think I heard people talking about. Next question is, well, this is not a question, this is a statement, and it's from the same person, which I don't know why you would say this to somebody, honestly, because it's so, I don't know if you meant it. Actually, there's no compliment in this way, or there's no way this could be meant that is like pleasant. The person said, you've gained weight, did you give birth? Like, why would you, like, I don't understand. I mean, I know I've gained weight. My clothes tell me that I've gained weight. My mirror tells me that I've gained weight. I didn't need you to come and like tell me that I have gained weight. But yes, I have gained weight, because I went back to Nigeria and I was eating like there's no tomorrow. I was enjoying myself, because I knew that when I came back to Nigeria, when I came back to Canada, I'm not going to see those food items that I was eating. So yes, I ate and I enjoyed myself. Did I give birth? No, I did not give birth. How long does it take to get pregnant and give birth? Like I was off of social media for just how many months? Like about 5 months, and I was in Canada living alone before I left. So when did you expect me to carry belly and give birth? So you guys should be coming down. Honestly, nobody should put that comment on my destiny. Like, it's so ridiculous to ask someone like, did you give birth, or are you pregnant, or like those kind of questions. If you are one of those people that do that, don't do that. Like it doesn't make any sense. If I was pregnant, if I did give birth and I did not share it. For somebody that vlogs about my life, if I gave birth and I was pregnant and I did not share it on social media, shouldn't that tell you that that is not something I want to share? Like, you guys, be using your medulla oblongata sometimes. Like, don't be asking questions like that. But no hard feelings, Sha. Don't worry. Just learn. If you didn't know that it's an inappropriate question to ask somebody, now you know. Don't ask. And next question is, how are you doing? Were you able to get a UI UX job in Canada? This is an interesting question. Well, okay, not interesting, but well, first of all, I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. Was I able to get a UI UX job in Canada? The answer is no, but there's a but with the no. So no, I haven't been able to get a UI UX job in Canada, and that is honestly partly my fault. When I got the job I got, I guess beginning of this year, it was like a customer service job, but it wasn't like a call center customer service job. It was like a proper like company, like working with like, it was a bit more like nicer of a job, honestly. So I basically got comfortable in the job and I stopped applying for UX design jobs. Not only did I stop applying for UX design jobs, I actually did not finish my portfolio, so I was never actually able to apply for UX design jobs. So now that I got laid off, obviously I don't have a choice. I started applying. I haven't gotten any like positive feedback yet, but I mean, it has been like just going on a month now that I kind of like got laid off, and it's going on maybe like 2 weeks that I actually started properly applying with a completed portfolio and completed resume. I still always make tweaks to my resume and portfolio every day because I meet with like mentors and they give me feedback. Have I gotten a positive feedback? No, but I mean, I'm still in the process, so no, I haven't gotten a UX design job yet, but I don't know if I would say it's hard or it's easy, or like I don't have a verdict yet because I'm still in the process. And definitely when I do, or when I'm able to get a UX design job, I will keep you guys updated. Next question is, when is your husband coming to Canada? Guys, I know, like, see, anybody that has relocated to Canada knows that Canada relocation is not a one size fits all. It's not a like one-day process, it's an entire process. But inshallah 2024 he's going to be coming to Canada. We are at the like literally we're already at the end of like the whole process. He's definitely coming next year. We have our flights booked and everything, so inshallah he's going to be in Canada next year by the grace of God. Next question is, oh, this is like, well, I don't know why I'm laughing. It's such a random question. Next question is, are you still friends with Aisha? Of course I am. Like, she doesn't even have a choice. Even though I see her being friends with other people, I will not say anything, Sha, but of course we're still friends. Like, we can never not, I don't think we go, there's nothing that will ever make us not be friends in this life again, inshallah. Like, we're friends. She doesn't have a choice. I'm her friend, whether she likes it or not. So yes, we are still friends. Next question is it really expensive to live in Canada? Honestly, I can't say yes, I can't say no. I think obviously there's like a hike in cost of living for everybody in every like part of the world. Of course there is. Will I say it's expensive to live in Canada? Where I live, I can only talk about here because this is the only place I've lived, and the thing is I don't have any other place to compare it with. Obviously I can't compare it with living in Nigeria, of course not. Will I say it's expensive? Yes and no. It depends on how you want to live, honestly. Like for me, I was living according to I was cutting my coat according to my size, or I was cutting my coat according to my material, so it was okay for me. Buying groceries, definitely, yeah, oh yeah, I got groceries recently and it's definitely a bit more expensive, but it's not something that is undoable if you have a job, you have like a source of income and you are living within your means. I don't think it's too expensive, honestly. For me, it's all you have to do is just maybe like either try and increase your income or live within your means. So I wouldn't say it's expensive for me personally, but I'm sure if you're living in places like Toronto and the rest of them, like Vancouver, things are way more expensive. Like rent is way more expensive there. And I remember like this, my accommodation, my building manager was telling me that, oh, I'm lucky I secured my accommodation when I did, because rent has gone up. So I guess it's relative. is it expensive? I don't know. It depends on you and what you consider expensive and what your cost of or what your income is. So that's what I will say. I think that's pretty much it, honestly. Most of the questions I got were about like, where have you been, where have you been, where have you been? And I really appreciate you guys like telling me welcome back, where have I been? I am back now, so that's all that matters. So yeah, if you are not following me on my Instagram, make sure you do. My name is going to be linked, or my page is going to be linked in the description. If you're not following me on TikTok, also make sure you do, link in the description. And please make sure you hit the subscribe button, because I would definitely appreciate it if you do that. Turn on the bell notification so you know when I post a new video. And as usual, leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed watching this video or not. Let me know. And if you have any suggestions of videos you would like to see from me, also leave a comment. I am open to next year, 2024, guys. I want to film videos that you guys would enjoy. I want to film videos that I don't want to film like the same vlogs every day. I want to try and like do something different, or just film like more variety on the channel. So yeah, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.